Okay, here we are. 4. Strategic partnerships and collaborations. Now's the time to multiply your business impact without multiplying your resources. So here you're going to get access to bigger markets, leverage complementary expertise, and compete with industry giants without massive investment, hiring sprees, or going it alone. In other words, this is how to grow your business and minimize the risk. So today we're going to discover how strategic partnerships can transform your growth trajectory in 2025. So tune in to these proven growth strategies and learn how to build commercial friendships that create exponential value for everyone involved. So welcome to part 4 of this series, 7 proven growth strategies for 2025, partnerships and collaborations. This is and has been a big part of my strategic business development program that I have used extensively over the years. And it's more powerful today than ever. It's a step up from community management or community building, and it can be seen as an extension of the community program. These are like friends with benefits. Not that kind of benefit, but I mean in a good way, right? Where their connections are commercial, bigger, more valuable, and to our joint benefit. So it's a two-way deal. The idea is to multiply rather than simply add value, right? Now, I started to write a book on this topic as I found the scope here is large and wide-ranging. But the simplest way to get started is to get talking to those in related businesses, in related business sectors who you do not directly compete with and who serve a similar client base. That would be the ideal situation. And there are 2 critical factors in this. The first is to meet regularly, and the second is to have an explicit commercial agreement so both sides can clearly see the benefits. I've seen many situations kind of go a bit wrong where there was no regular meeting. It was an occasional thing, when you're popping by, and it was a casual thing with, an agreement between the principals that was not really an agreement. It was just like, yeah, we'll scratch each other's back. And that's kind of friendly and loose. But unfortunately, it's just a little bit too friendly and a little bit too loose. The more you can add clarity to this kind of relationship, the sooner the better. Because if you can write it down, then you create a shareable document that, let's say, I can share with my colleagues, that my partners can share with their colleagues. And now we end up with not just the principals having a vague agreement, or 2 salespeople, which is often the situation, 2 people that are counterparts talking to each other, hey, we can work together like this. But what you really want is your business to be completely aware about what's going on, and for their business to be as aware as possible. So everyone is on this joint mission. That's the whole point. And therefore, with the clarity, you get strength. Because your ultimate strength is your partner's weakness, right? And you don't want your relationship to be weak. You want your relationship to be strong. And, if there's an area of delivery that the people that you're working with is not so strong, but you can come in and fix. What is it that they can do for you that you're weak on, that they can fix? Because if you get that 2-way deal happening, that's a partnership that works really well. So another way of thinking about this is putting teams of external resources together to address client needs. Okay, so if an area of your business, let's say delivery, is a weakness, I'm just making it up, whatever it is, but you solve it through a partnership arrangement, then suddenly you become collectively stronger. And there's nothing wrong with that. You are presenting a consortium. The great benefit of this approach is that you can take on projects and access skills and resources without making a huge investment of time and money, and ultimately risk hiring space, hiring people, and investing tons of money before you get a return. And this is a process where you can enter new and bigger marketplaces without any of that. I mean, after all, you don't need to have 100% of every single client when some of something bigger is just a worthy prize in itself. And most importantly, the whole point is to deliver value, accuracy, sincerity for clients. things that work. This collaborative approach is a proven approach for small and mid-sized companies, and it enables them to compete against the larger industry players. It's a route, it's a path for growth. Okay, that's it today. In the next video, we'll talk about the fifth pillar to this 7-part growth strategy program: product development and innovation. It's an important topic. I look forward to seeing you there.